Hello everyone and welcome back. We are on day 3 still, and today I was thinking we could start on looking at the horses that's standing here in the vineyard. We have some of the first Andalusians that came to the game. They're lovely. I would love to see an update on that breed, because even though they are very very pretty, they're not that big. Andalusians. It's just no. I would love an update, on animations to them. We have some old and sort of new Morgan. They're not at the. They're not. What should I say? They don't have the new model of the Morgan. They, as you can see, they have the starter horse model, but the chestnut one is older than the one you have over here. So that's why I'm saying sort of new. It's not that new. It's like a year old or something. We have a Colteke. I'm not sure on how to pronounce that. Would love to see an update on that breed to see how they would do that. We have a Moreb that is also sort of new. Love the color on this one, but also would love to see a new model on all those. We have a North Swedish, don't lisp. Not one of my favorites. I don't like the color. I know there are a lot of people love this color, but I think it's a bit dirty. It looks, I don't know, and no. I'm sorry, I'm not that much for Isabelle color in general. This is a Selle Francaise, and one of the breeds I would love to see an update on. Yeah, because that is one of my favorites, but yeah. And an Arabian horse. Not my favorite. Arabian in general are not my favorites, and especially not that one. So we looked at that. We have a store over there. I'm just gonna show you where there are some more stores, so you know. We'll meet her later. Here you have a store for reputation, where you have to earn more reputation to get to buy things there. And over here you have a clothes store, and then there's a lovely fountain, and here is a dude we will also get to meet later. Yeah, that was a quick tour. We're going to be seeing more of this as we go along the story. I just wanted to give you a quick look at some of the stuff. Yeah, let's continue with Judy. Here are some of the tools that you can use to fix the water leaks you found on the pipes. Okay, suddenly we are plumbers. I don't know. I think Rose is about, I want to say 16. I want to say she's a 16-year-old girl. And I just what we get to do in this game is just really I'm just a young girl. I mean, you wouldn't give all the tools to a 16-year-old girl today and say, go fix the pipes. I wouldn't see how that would be a great idea. But we're apparently very, very smart and get to do everything. So why not? Let's just fix the pipes for people and be a lovely person. Was there a pipe here? No. Go. Only a few more to go. Here's another one. Yeah, the bug is there still. I actually did send into the support about this bug, because I think it's starting to get really silly how they haven't fixed that yet. Either it's very complicated. I don't know. I'm not good at making games, so I don't know what to do for programming it. So maybe it's really difficult and they just haven't figured out how to do it, or maybe just they did not know. And I finally sent in the report. Haven't got an answer about that yet. So yeah. I have been very talkative to the support. I have also sent in a photo on the trees in Epona, on my other account of course, saying that they're still snowy. And it's been like a month or more since the snow went away. Oh, I'm done, sorry. Since the snow went away. So it's starting to get pretty silly that they haven't fixed that yet. And it's really... Really? Come on. Thanks. Ugh. So yeah, I think it's starting to get really silly that they haven't fixed some of the bugs that are way too obvious, and you wonder like, what? Why haven't you fixed this? Is it that hard or what? Because of course I love new things to the game. I really, really, really do. But I'd rather have them fixing problems first to make the game better than to give us a lot of new stuff. Because in the end there will be a lot of new stuff that might not work. Because they tend to focus on giving us new stuff, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I would really like them to start fixing stuff. Okay, great. Let's hope that the pipes stays together for a while. We've got other things to do, haven't we? We do? I had no idea. You did a great job on the pipes, Rose. The Baroness herself was here earlier and complained about the leaks. She will be absolutely thrilled over the fact that you fixed them. You know what? You should go over to the castle and tell her. Then you'll get a chance to introduce yourself. The Baroness is a really good person to know around here. If you're ever in trouble, she will be able to help you with almost anything. If you make a good impression on her, that is. Yeah, I love that she says castle, but Baroness is actually all the way over there. This is the Baroness. Oh, here comes the old lady voice.
Hello there, my dear. Who might you be? Rose? Oh, you work in the stable, I see. I'm delighted to hear that the leaks are fixed and that you sent the grapevines to be analyzed. Very good indeed. I'm afraid you'll have to be off now, though, since I have a lot of work to get to. I'm a little stressed out at the moment, as you may be able to tell. If you could help, well, I'm sure you can help more than you already did, dear. These are some of the big issues I'm handling right now. I'm sure you've always heard about the construction company doing their best to destroy my land. Global energy domination. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry about that. Have you ever heard such a fat-headed, ridiculous name? They actually set up an oil field next to my vineyard, and our upcoming harvest will be as poor as ever. Oh my, I feel like a terrible evil has come to this island.
Okay. I guess we'll help her later. So sorry about that. I thought I did put my phone on airplane mode. So yeah, really sorry. We're over here. No, you know what? Let's take that later. We're going back to Silverglade actually, to talk some more characters over there. God, I'm bothered that I didn't put my phone on airplane mode. When did I even turn it on? Because I do remember I turned the airplane mode on, and then I must have turned it off and then forgot about it again. Ah, so sorry. So sorry. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, the Baroness. I thought I managed to make another sort of voice, because I didn't want it to sound just as Miss Holsworth voice. So I want it to be more posh. I'm not that sure I managed. Please leave a comment. No, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to. But if you did think it was different, please let me know. And I'll try to make my best to keep on doing that. I just have to remember. What was I thinking? We're going to meet a new character. And he is, we're taking a bit of it. Oh, we haven't really looked around here in Silverglade, but it's not that. I'll take that in another episode, I think, because this one is, I think that would take too much.
Rose, how are you? Now that you're here, perhaps you could do me a favor. After this harsh winter, I need to make a lot of warm jackets for people. You see, I'm out of wool at the moment, and as a tailor, I depend on wool to make fabrics and threads to make clothes with. You should be able to get some more wool from the shepherd, Landon. Please run this errand for me, will you?
Yeah, why not? I guess. Oh, sorry, riding over you. Oh. Take a deep breath. Oh, glitchy. Love it. So yeah, that was a new guy. He looks pretty much like Harold, and sometimes I do wonder if they are actually siblings. Haven't been mentioned, so I guess they're not. But I don't know, small boys just have funny voices. I forgot to get water. Oh well, I'll have lunch after this anyway. But anyway, we're going to meet Landon, the shepherd. He always stands over here on the Irwin's field, and also he doesn't just have sheep, he has bunnies. We'll meet them later. Oh, great glitch. Well, hello. What? You come for wool? Oh, I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I haven't had time to shear the sheep yet. I've been too busy watching over them. I'm awfully afraid they'll run away, you see. And that would be such a tragedy, don't you think? I couldn't stand losing another one of them. If it's very important, I could, of course, lend you some sheep shears, and in that way you could shear the wool off themselves. Do you want to help me with that? Yeah, I do. I just have to. That was bugging me. Yes, you are a feisty young lady, I must say. Here you go, then. Take these sheep shears and cut off as much wool as you want. Once again, really? Why do I get to do this? It takes a lot of practice to be able to actually cut up the wool. You have to be... Oop. Did you see the change? Look at that! It looks horrible! Poor sheepy. Poor sheepy. Anyway. Back it up. I mean, look, that's how it looks now. And then we're cutting. Bam! Ah, it looks like we have been drawing. Ooh, was that a butt? Ooh, pop. How many did we need? Oh, another one. Just another one. Come on, Jarvis. Jarvis. Oh, now we have it. Poor sheepies. But let's not dwell on that and continue. And then I'm done. Nice work. Perhaps you should consider becoming a sheep farmer yourself someday. I work for the Baroness of Silverglade, do you know her? No? Okay, I guess you will meet her soon and probably start work for her like everybody else around here. Well, actually we do know her. I had no idea I had to do this before the Baroness, because, well, you just don't know that. Say hello to Donald for me, will you? Now I've got to return to watching the sheeps. I almost thought one of them was going there for a while. The Baroness would not be happy if I lost one. She's very upset right now over the new oil drilling project at the Irwin Fields. Yes, everyone keeps telling me that. Let's go back to Donald. Harold and Donald. McDonald's. Oh, now I'm hungry. Oh, but I'm not allowed to eat McDonald's. Oh, but it's so delicious. Anyway, forgetting about food. Should not be thinking about food right now. We're going to Donald. Donald! How you doing? We have a lot of quests today. This would be a lot of episode for day 3.
Beautiful. Looks like this wool has been cut off by a true professional, and the sheep looks great.
Okay, so we're done with Harold. Where to go? What was I thinking? Oh right, we are going to meet a man. Yeah, why not? Let's go and meet him. So this dude came last year, someday, or maybe 2 years ago, I don't remember. Anyway, this is Tobbe Larsson, and he is actually a famous person in real life. If you don't know about him, he's a Swedish horse trainer. Some would say horse whisperer, but he is really not. But he is a really good man with horses. Hello there, I'm Tobbe Larsson. Maybe you already recognize me, but I've still got to get to know you. I'm sure we'll get round to that soon enough. You seem to be pretty interested in horses. Nice, as you know, I'm something of a horse expert. I'll be able to help you with all kinds of tips about horses and horse care. But first I think we should take a look at what kind of lever you're riding at. ride Steve's race so I can assess your riding skills. I've got a pretty good view from here of what you're gonna show me out on the racetrack. Good luck and don't hold back. Show me what you got, what you can do. You give a good display. What? You give a good display, I'll give you a really nice reward. That must have been misspelling. I had no idea what he was saying there. Anyway, Tobbe Larsson is famous in Sweden, and I would actually say also the Arabian what is it called in English? Oh, it's the Arabian countries anyway. God damn it. I will look it up, I promise. I can't promise that because I will probably forget about it. He goes to Qatar, I think. Yeah, Qatar. And yeah, South Arabia and all the stuff over there. All the countries over there that have a really lovely horse culture, actually. So he trains some of the riders over there, and but in Sweden he's most famous for the pony emergency. I guess the pure translation is about that. Some young riders, I think is under 15 or something, who has their own ponies, gets to apply and then show him their problems, like getting their pony into a trailer, or they might have trouble getting over fences or something like that. Just troubles. Mostly it's disobedience. Done. And he gets to help them, and pretty much every time he has succeeded in one way or another. Maybe not as some ponies really requires a long time training, and they get to be at his ranch once he has picked out a few to help. They get to be at his ranch for like 2 weeks or something. Yes, I do love this series. It's actually funny. How would you say that went? I'm not entirely sure I am all that impressed with the particular display, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm sorry. I still think you can do a better job than that. Think about your posture. Sit correctly in the saddle and feel yourself at one with the horse. Don't go too hard on the reins and lean forward slightly when you're going uphill so that you distribute the weight better. Remember to slow down a little when you turn to achieve tighter turns. Have one more go at the race, and if you can do it better and faster, then I think we can start talking about the little present I mentioned. Okay, so we're doing this again. So yeah, that's what he's famous for. And also he's pretty famous at being at horse shows here in Sweden, and now also he's famous at being outside the country. I think he's doing a lot of a show that is called Passionata. I don't know much about that show, but anyway, I think he's a conferencier or something. Why he's standing with the Frisians is because he has 2 very lovely Frisians at his place, and another horse that I don't know what breed it is. It has a very golden color though. It's really pretty. Anyway, he has 2 Frisians. That's why he's standing with the Frisians here at Steve's farm. So yeah, I don't know what more I can tell you about him. He is a famous person in Sweden. I want to tell you what it's called, the Arabian name, but I only know it in Sweden. In Swedish is Förenade Arabemiraten something. It's like a lot of countries together. I shouldn't speak more about it when I don't really know. So let's just put that aside and go and say we did it to Tobbe. Tobbe. Hello, Tobbe. We did it. That, my girl, was an outstanding and very well executed race. What did you say your name was again? Rose? Lovely. It's clear to me that you know what you're doing when it comes to riding, but I still think I can share a few tips and tricks with you. I'll let you into all my best secrets every day this week. And of course, the little present we discussed. You did so well that I simply must let you wear an official Tobbe Larsson jacket, just like mine. See you around, Rose. So now we can pretty much ask him a lot of things that has to do with horses and all that stuff. And some question also about how to do stuff in Star Stable. So he's just on a little information board. This is the jacket we got. It's very pretty. I might use it someday later. But anyway, now we are getting, this is getting really long and we will have to stop here. And next time we'll continue with more Quest of Day 3 and leave a comment and a like. Love it, love it, love it, love it if you did. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.